Oh, yes. It is no news that Zelensky will be heading straight to Washington today to meet Donald Trump. And from what I heard, Zelensky is not traveling alone. He will be traveling with EU. I mean, I don't know whether to call them his foot soldiers or somebody wants to know if Zelensky will be given the same kind of welcome as Putin. do you think do you think Zelensky will be given the kind of what they call it, welcome that was given to Putin? Is it possible? Can we even think about it? Can we even imagine it? Your answer is as good as mine, but then I can tell you categorically that uh, Zelensky will only appear. So he's going with EU. And what EU actually wants is that they want to form a united front to ensure that even if there will be any negotiations, not at the detriment of Ukraine, not by saying that Ukraine should, cede their own territory to Russia just because they want peace. They also want to ensure that they are able to create this kind of, is it, the name is here, they call it Article 5 style NATO like security guarantee. Article 5 style NATO like. I even thought it was the coalition of the willing. But they said this particular kind of security is to ensure that Russia does not attack Ukraine anymore. And that if Russia does, this security guarantee should be able to provide Ukraine with weapons or even attack directly. To me, that is actually, let's see how it goes. To me, it feels like saying we don't want to fight anymore, behind the scenes. We want to come out pop and clear and be part of this war, because I do not see how this war is going to actually end. Being that, seeing that they're not willing to let go of the territories that are being occupied by Russia. And Russia, of course, is not going to let go. All right. So they want to come up with a security that will come out openly and supply weapons and, if possible, attack Russia should Russia attack Ukraine. Where do you think this is going? Let me tell you, those that would be present, the participant that I expected. Zelensky is expected to be there in the White House. He's also going to be there with NATO figures like French President Emmanuel Macron, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, UK Prime Minister, that's Keir Starmer, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, Finnish President Alexander Stubb, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, and NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, or Mark Rutte, I don't know. Those are the names I make. So that is what is going to happen today. There's no, as at this moment, they've not released any particular format for the meeting, but then obviously it is going to be multilateral, not bilateral anymore. So what do you make of all of these things? What does NATO really want? EU want? Although I have made some preemptive statement, to me, they want to get involved in this war because they know very well that Russia is not going to accept. Russia will not stop. So instead of standing by the sideline to watch Ukraine being taken, so they feel it is time for them to get in and get involved. I use the word NATO because it is just a rebranding of that group as far as I'm concerned. You can call it Article 8 or Article 7. All in a wash. Where do you think this war is headed? Where do you think this war is headed? Left with Donald Trump, he's done with this issue. With Donald Trump, Ukraine should just let go and let peace be. However, these guys are still drumming for Zelensky and Ukraine, and we are yet to see the end of this issue. This is Beaver Nose.